What's going on, everybody? It is your Colonial Champion, Shawn McCarty, here for a live match of the week reaction impromptu. Hearing some mood lighting. I got to explain what went down first. So, as many of you know, what was supposed to happen this week was the Extreme Rules pay-per-view review, which we did and recorded, but my laptop decided to be very, very fun and just crashed when my video software and audio software was exporting the audio. And then when it restarted, it disappeared. And there was no autosave. And I don't know why there was no autosave, because normally they're really good with that. But apparently I couldn't find it. And as a result, we don't have the audio for the Extremes review. But somebody does. And that's TAW Gaming. And the link is in the description for our Extreme Rules review, mine, the Bay Area Brawler, Skylar Greenberg, and of course, JoshAgeddon. The three of us, we reviewed the entire thing. You can hear it right there. Link in the description. So you can get our thoughts right there. So we're going to just kind of move on. Just take it from us. Bad. Bad. Just bad. Just got to call it bad. Anyway. So I figured what the better thing to do, because I can't just leave you all empty-handed. And now that things have calmed down a little bit for me, even though I'm still doing the opera stuff. We had our debut show yesterday, which was great. Well, okay, it was good, but it was not great. But we're going to get to great. We're getting to great. But in any case, what else is great is a match of the week return. Now, I have not seen this match between Shawn Michaels and Batista. I know that it must have been on the cusp of the Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels retirement. I think that's how this match came into play, but maybe this was after. I can't remember if this was after. This must be after Jericho, because this was One Night Stand was later in that year, I think. And it would make sense why they'd be putting it up in October, why people would be watching it now, because they're not going to do an ECW One Night Stand now. That would make no sense. But what does make sense is we're going to watch this match, and hopefully this match will make sense. But it's Shawn Michaels, and it's Batista, so I really can't imagine that it's not. But it is a stretcher match. It is a gimmick match. And as many of you who've been following my attitude overall towards wrestling, I'm kind of over gimmick matches, only when they're worth it. And I think this one, in this case, was, but I can't remember who the commentary team was. It may be Cole and King, if I'm not mistaken, because this was right around the time they did the draft and they switched everything up. And that was the end of JR and King, which was really the heartbreaking and really the end of a lot of people's time watching Raw, I think, and that really did decrease the ratings more than they expected. Because, I mean, no offense to Cole, we bash him all the time, but even in 2008, he wasn't that bad yet, right? He was still tolerable Cole, palatable Cole. Like the way that Michael Cole was with early JBL, and even more so with Taz. I thought Cole and Taz were terrific together. And that's when Cole had a lot more, I guess freedom. And he wasn't just the whiny Michael Cole. And that heel turn really killed him for me, as it, I think, turned a lot of people off to the product. I couldn't stand to listen to the commentary. It's just water, by the way. This is not actually whatever brand seltzer. Just flashed your screens, not sponsored unless they want to sponsor. But in any case, why don't we just jump into this match? It's Shawn Michaels versus Batista. Stretcher match, WWE One Night Stand 2008. This is going to be an interesting one. Let's see how it goes. And we're going to pop this here. The link should already be in the chat, or it's in the description as well to the match. So if you're watching this afterwards, you can just pop it right there. Click it, get ready to go. I assume there will be ads in this. So as a result, there will be time stoppages, so to speak. And when we get to the ads, I will try to mute them, and then I will call the times when we come back in, and you can kind of fast forward where you are and get it all synced back up so we can watch as much of this match as wholly as possible. So, the way we're going to do this, because it's been a minute since we've done it, I'm going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. When I point to you and say go, press the button, and I will press the button, and I'll press the button, and we'll all press the button, and we'll watch this stretcher match. Ready? Let's get it on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Michaels and Batista. And immediately running after Batista And switcher matches are really interesting because they're like, oh, this is one night stand extreme rules, right? Is that how what they called this? This was the first like time they used that to replace. They don't think they replaced it called one night stand yet. Is that Mick Foley? I forgot Mick Foley did commentary on. I guess for a one night stand, I guess they felt like they needed a legend. That was a big clothesline. That was kind of tough on Shawn's knee, or made it look tough on Shawn's knee. I know they were using that before, and we miss Shawn Michaels taking the advantage because we're watching the replay. Kevin Dunn, my man. Oh yeah, so this is in May. That's what I thought. This is before Jericho. This is before Jericho. That's what I thought. This matchup is before Chris because they had to do this whole feud because I didn't remember Shawn feuding with Batista after Jericho as well. That didn't make any sense. Because I know eventually he got kind of on that downturn, and then they did the whole thing where JBL was his like financier. I actually enjoyed that angle, and when Shawn finally got revenge on him. But this degenerated immediately. But of course, this is like the third match in the feud. Or no, I guess this is the second match in the feud because they have the one with Jericho, which I think is after this, which is what starts the Jericho deal. Now HBK getting that House of Fire. Wait, is this the match where they do that fake injury angle? Was this the match they did that? Because maybe I had no, I don't think so. Wow, they blocked the stretcher shot to the head. Wow. All right, they're doing a replay, and wow, and they blur out the replay. Incredible, incredible. No headshot, no headshot. You watch it in UFC, nobody gives a damn. But because we all just ruined it. Was Michaels doing a guillotine? Doing the Roman Reigns guillotine. And Batista just powering. God, you forget how good Batista looked in his first run. Oh, here we come. Here come ads at the 4 minute mark. 401. 401 minute mark. And we are going to eventually be able to, there we go, skip. We're at 4 minutes. Oh, they did go back to 404, 405, 406, 407, 408, 409, 410. Big guillotine. He's always trying to guillotine him asleep, even though Batista's eyes are well open. He's trying to push him. Obviously, this is not going to end this quick. And Shawn is having a real hard time getting this thing like onto where he needs it to be. Oh, a kick to the face. Big kick to the face. Oh, posted. Big and posted. I have to imagine that they're going to get Juice here. Oh no, I guess they wait. Was this before they banned Juice? I mean, I can't imagine that they'd have this match. They'd post up this match on YouTube at this point and actually show the Juice. I feel like that's something they're just not willing to do for WWE anymore. Is Peacock or just WWE in general? Like you're gonna have to look for it in order to get it. Because like you've seen them like actually black out blood. You know, they actually black and white the videos. Not like entirely, but I like mixed commentary here though. He's oh, I love that in and out bump. Oh, thanks, Cole. Cole just putting emphasis on what I just said. Oh, what a clothesline. Big old close. Shawn. Shawn sells so dramatically. Yeah, Ziggler just doesn't do what Michaels does. He tries, but he just doesn't do what Michaels does. He wants to, though. He always wanted to. Shawn's facials were always great. The gimmicks, the gimmick of pain, he just nailed. Oh, here comes Michael's sequence. You know what's nice about this, though? They had all the stretcher gimmick at first, but then they kind of went back into the ring to do some wrestling. You know, which is important. But you almost have to wonder why the referee is here, though, considering like the rules of the match. Big elbow. Oh, here comes more ads. More ads. And it was about, I think it's 8 minutes. So I assume this is like every 4 minutes. There we go. And 8:01. Before 8:05. I'll go for that super kick. Batista just with a big old clothesline. Now, Batista was kind of a heel here, but then he definitely was more babyface when he pinned Edge for, or when he Batista bombed Edge later for Punk to cash in on. So this was like almost a babyface match, but they still had Batista kind of be a heel. Very weird tweener phase for Batista. The animal is clueless. Great line, Cole. And Shawn doing a great job of just selling that back. I still don't know why he was who was doing commentary with Cole at this time? This wasn't the Adam Lee era, was it? Maybe that was doing it because they had to transition through quite a few different ones. I do recall. Oh, now right hand. I don't really care much for Cole on this particular commentary, but oh god, that looked devastating. Wow, they blurred that out too. They blurred the stretcher being again. Wow, wow. This just further emphasizes my frustration about WWE selling this stuff to Peacock because you had to know that even like the smallest things were going to be taken out. Any shot to the head at all, can't have it. Because, nobody ever gets hit in the head ever by anything. So why make that look like that happens in real life? I understand for some of like the really serious, devastating stuff, right? I understand the stuff that really looks nasty, but that didn't look nasty. That wasn't the ladder match with Joey Mercury and the Hardys, okay? That was just just getting hit with a little bit of a stretcher in the head and then getting a hit. And oh, we're at a commercial again. And this is another skippable ad, thankfully. And we are at 12:08, 12:09, 12:10, 12:11, 12:12. Oh, Batista bomb, which he did in the ring, which I do appreciate. And it's making this stretcher match actually feel like all right because they're getting a lot of stuff done in the ring too that still looks quality. Now, I would imagine Michaels would be calling this match because why wouldn't he? Hey, what's great though? This is here's Jericho. Here comes Chris. Why would Jericho not like? I know Jericho and Batista just had a feud. What are those shoes? Jericho pulling a cowboy Iron Sheik look. And they just shut the commentary off. Either that or they just told him to wait on it. What was that, a spotlight that they just had on there? I mean, all right, I guess that's fair. Now, Michaels always has this crawling up the body look, that same face every time. It's gold. It's gold. Wow. That was a great idea. Love that. Love that spot. The half kick, like he tried to do the sweet chin music and only got to hear Batista just no sold it. That was brilliant. Love that. That was great. Oh, I don't love you and I'm not sorry. This is where he does the fake injury angle, right? Oh no, another Batista bomb. Yeah, I don't love you and I'm not sorry. I guarantee you that might have been written. Because I kind of feel like that would have been like one of the key points they wanted to put in the match. Just so Cole can say, did you hear what he said, guys? I'm noticing some similarities in WWE programming that I was not paying attention to before. And that's it. I mean, I'm assuming Jericho. So what is Jericho even there for? Oh, there he is. Trying to rally Shawn Michaels. And Jericho, within moments, within what, a month and a half, is going to turn heel on him. Just done. He's done. Splat. And Batista. Uh-oh. He's going back and getting steps. That ain't good. Oh, he's getting the big steps. He's getting the big steps. Oh. Oh. Why do they have a traffic thing in the back? They have one of those traffic like for road work. Oh, just a spine buster on the steps. Got it. Oh, they have multiple ones of them. So definitely working with the State Department, and Shawn's done. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? That was a good win, though, for Batista. And Shawn wouldn't be hurt by that because what his feud with Jericho was incredible right after this. This was some of both Shawn and Chris's best work. But a weird rest of the year for Batista, though. Really weird rest of the year for Batista. But that is just the way that these things go. That was WWE at the time. But this was enlightening in other ways. First of all, the holding on Peacock, the peacockery that we saw as far as the headshots, just how restrictive they're being on displaying headshots at all. And furthermore, they also showed us that there are certain programming ticks that WWE has had and has used that I didn't perhaps know were there the way that they're there. Even as early as 2008. And maybe we'll see that if we watch earlier shows as well. We'll just have to wait and see. But until then, thank you very much for being part of this live stream reaction. I am your Colonial Champion, Sean McCarty, and we will see you next week for a new show, proper time. Thank you very much for watching, and we will be right back right after this. And this, and this.